He yanked his arm back like he'd been electrocuted. She gave a flirtatious giggle and leaned into him, the two of them whispering as if I weren't even there. Before leaving, Vanessa shot me a provocative smirk and slammed the door behind her. Bang! The office went silent. Suddenly, the bracelet on my wrist snapped without warning, beads scattering across the floor. It was the only gift I'd received for our anniversary, once a symbol of an eternal vow. I picked up the remains without a word and tossed them into the trash, along with 5 years of obsession. I went back to my desk to pack my things, but a chorus of gasps erupted nearby. Owen had pulled out a jewelry box and, like a magician, presented a gift to Vanessa. She put on the new bracelet, feigning shock and covering her mouth. "Owen and I are just friends," she chirped. "This is just a little gift between colleagues." The pitying looks from my coworkers felt like stings. They all thought I was some poor girl who had never seen anything expensive. I looked her straight in the eye, calm and composed. "The bracelet is flashy. It definitely matches your aesthetic." She froze. Owen jumped up, his face darkening as he told me to stop causing a scene. I just shook my head and laughed to myself. I didn't want to spend another second watching this cheap soap opera. As the workday ended, Owen surprisingly helped me pack my boxes. When he saw my bare wrist, he stiffened. "Where's the bracelet I gave you?" I lied and said I left it at home. He forced a small, relieved smile. But when we got to the parking lot, Vanessa familiarly hopped into the passenger seat. For 5 years, Owen told me that seat was reserved only for his wife. Vanessa shot me a triumphant look through the window. I looked down, feeling not even a ripple of emotion. At the restaurant, the two of them sat side by side, acting like a couple while I was the third wheel. They didn't even pass me a menu. Owen ordered everything himself. I stared at the city lights outside, knowing that after 8 a.m. tomorrow, none of this would be my problem anymore. Owen then peeled a plate of shrimp and set them in front of me with a devoted look in his eyes. What a joke. He was still trying to play the doting fiancé at the final hour. Vanessa chimed in. "I picked this place. Last time he was here with me, he ate 3 whole plates." Owen's face turned incredibly awkward. I looked at the shrimp, my stomach churning with disgust. When he asked, frustrated, what kind of mood I was in now, I simply replied coldly, "It smells too fishy for me. Why don't you two perfect matches enjoy it yourselves?" After dinner, he played the gentleman and escorted his precious intern home. I turned around, hailed a cab, and went straight to the airport. On the way, Owen's name kept lighting up my screen. He was rambling on about the next wedding, promising that this time it would actually happen. It was hilarious. The 52nd time he'd promised a future that was already in ruins. Just before boarding, my phone lit up one last time. "Vanessa has a stomach ache. I have to stay the night to take care of her. Look after yourself." I laughed out loud. The script was so predictable. I sent a quick reply. "No problem. Stay there forever. I've already moved out." I blocked him immediately and wiped every trace of our disgusting history from my phone. At 30,000 feet, I took one last look at the city below. Goodbye, Ainsley. Back on the ground, Owen was likely staring at a red exclamation point, finally realizing he'd been left behind.